welcome to Jennifer Johnson. Well, no, it isn't. I'm Jennifer Johnson. Welcome to Jennifer to the Rescue. And you can find me at jennifertotherescue, all spelled out.com. Not all spelled out.com, but jennifertotherescue.com. And my phone number is 317-513-6823. Or you can even info at jennifertotherescue.com would get me too. And what do? I provide a bunch of different resources that help produce clarity and direction through networking, training, and multimedia solutions, which is this show. And I'm so glad that we can come here every week and share wonderful resources and contacts, and Leroy this morning is my guest. But thank you to Logan Street Signs and Banners for having us in. We're always happy to be able to say that there are very, very dedicated sponsors. So thank you very much, Logan Street Signs and Banners. But Leroy, nice to have you here today.
Thank you.
You're here with Bethel Lutheran Church.
Yes, I am, and proud to be here.
Yes, you have your shirt on right now too. That's pretty cool.
That's right.
Yes, I think I have a shirt somewhere, but can't remember. I'm actually a Bethel Lutheran Church member too, and I know you have a lot to share. But tell us a little bit about who Leroy Foy is.
Well, I'm from the South, okay?
I can tell.
Yeah, I was born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. And I thought everybody ate, gumbo and crawfish and that kind of thing until I left the area and I said, oh man, it's a bummer. But
yeah, no kidding.
But there's other kinds of good food too everywhere else, so that's okay. Moved here actually from Arizona, and Yes, the rumors that it's very hot there are all true.
It is very hot there. I've been there.
And looking for better opportunities at employment, and well, that's a long and different story. But that was the purpose of coming here.
So employment brought you to Indiana.
It did. I have 5 children. The youngest of which is he's 15. And very proud of him. He's a straight A student, and we were looking for a church home, and we kind of stumbled on Bethel and actually visited for a second time, and it was the people that really pulled us in, and people were genuine, and we decided that, hey, this is where we need to be. So
I wish I could take credit for welcoming you, but we haven't met until today. I think we've seen each other a couple times at church, maybe. I was thinking maybe it was me that welcomed you, but I don't remember doing that.
I also have to tell you, I'm a part of the Saturday morning Bible study, and those guys, that's as much a part of me being at Bethel, that particular ministry, and what goes on there, keeps me in real tight with everything that's going on in the church.
And there's a lot going on at Bethel, isn't there?
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Now, how long have you been members then?
Year and a half.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, almost 2 years. Yeah.
Because I know, like I say, I've seen you before, and I just had never, I don't think you've officially been introduced. So, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you. Well, you know what? A year and a half. So you've got, and you're on the evangelism committee.
Yes.
Correct. Okay.
Yes.
So there's a lot to talk about. Evangelism is really. Is there a nutshell way to explain what evangelism is to the? Or you guys just go out and invite people in?
Well, I guess that's a good way of saying it. We have a mission and a purpose, and that is to go. It's exactly what you said. We go out, we invite people in. We want to make it. We want to show what we have to offer, and let people know that Christ is here, and that the church is that conduit.
And it's a great place to go. Well, I know we've got a couple minutes here before we have to take a break, but they can go to BethelLutheranChurch.com. So BethelLutheranChurch.com. They don't have to email you directly. They could also call
317-773-4315.
Okay. And there are every weekend there are 4 services, correct?
Yes, there are. Services are on Saturdays at 5:30 p.m., Sundays 8 a.m., 9:30 a.m., and 11 a.m.
And there's some Sunday school classes that happen in there too, right?
Yes, Sunday school classes from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. And we also have a coffee fellowship from 9 to 11 a.m. So.
It's 9 to 11? Wow, I guess I've always been there too long. But you know what? Bethel Lutheran Church never misses a good opportunity to have a snack or
fellowship.
Fellowship. It's fellowship. That's what
we love fellowship.
We love fellowship. Now I know there's quite a few things, and really you don't have to be a member to come and check out one of those services. I mean,
that is correct. We invite everyone to come to our place. Come see us. That address is 20650 Cumberland Road in Noblesville. It's the corner of Cumberland and 206.
Yes, and if you come up to the corner there, you'll actually see it sitting right there in the steeple. At night, it looks absolutely gorgeous because
can't miss it.
Can't miss it because it's right there on the corner, and there's a big part of it that just a really nice church to come and visit. If you're just like you said, visiting. I mean, we kind of stumbled into Bethel a few years ago. Actually, we've been members like 19 years or something. But anyway, we're going to take a short break. But do you have, what was the number one thing you wanted to share today? We'll give them a teaser and then we'll come back after break.
Well, we have a very brand new walk path.
Yes.
By a tremendously young Eagle Scout that we want to tell you guys about. Okay.
Yeah, it's called the Peace Trail, right?
Peace Trail.
Yes, and we will share a lot more about that. It is his Eagle Scout project.
It is.
And it's almost done. And
almost.
As the weather gets nice, there's a place you can come right out on 206 in Cumberland to walk around the grounds. We'll talk about that. So Leroy, you're not going
Don't tell him anymore.
I'm not going to. Okay, it's a teaser. We'll be back. I say that and then I can't hold it in.
Yeah, you keep telling him.
Okay, don't come back. Please come back because Leroy's going to tell us all about the Peace Trail. Have a great one. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a few minutes. What is it?
You know, when Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage. Logan Street signs and banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Well, welcome back to Jennifer to the Rescue. I am Jennifer Johnson, and it is so wonderful to come in here every week. Thank you, Logan Street Signs and Banners, for being our lovely, wonderful, dedicated sponsors. It's wonderful. I like that word today, I guess. It's a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day. We have Leroy Foy with Bethel Lutheran Church here to share what's going on at Bethel in April, but whatever else comes up. And I actually talked way too much last segment, so I'm going to let Mr. Foy take it away. We've just never met until today, really. It's just kind of funny because I'm like, how could we not meet?
Hey, it's not like I'm quiet or anything.
No,
so
you're not.
I don't know how that's possible. But anyway, we'll talk about the Peace Path and
yes, peace.
a Eagle Scout by the name of Zach Rising is this is his project.
He's responsible for the whole
He
thing.
is responsible. He is responsible for raising the funds for it, and he did the plans and it's his baby. This is a 1/3 mile long path, and these guys are this weekend and next weekend. They're laying all the, I guess, crushed stone or crushed rock, and this should cap off the entire project. The thing about it is going to be handicapped accessible, and it's going to be how do you say all pretty and what is that? Landscaped
yes.
And very, very nice looking. So this will complete his project, and this will be something very nice for people, members, and people visiting our church to access and use.
I think when Joe Rudy was on our show last month, we were talking about just the fact that, what a great thing to share with the community. I mean, you got lunch break. Well, I'll go out to Bethel and walk around their the beautiful weather and stuff. You could just take advantage of it. So, and I think there's some partnerships already forming with some different clubs and stuff that are going to use the path on a regular basis. So Zach did a great thing, and he did a bunch of fundraising, and it's just,
yes, he did.
It's a very nice part.
Okay, give him a lot of credit.
Yeah, no kidding. What else is going on at Bethel?
Well, there's preschool registration going on.
And this is preschool for next fall.
Yes, for the 2016-2017 school year, and let's see.
That's amazing. How quickly life goes. That we're already doing that.
Oh, here we are. I'm sorry. The kids are from ages. Wait, I have it. I read all this over.
We have quite a preschool.
18 to 37 months.
18 to 37.
7 months, and they have what's called. We have what's called a Parents' Day Out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where the parents can come and tour the school and see what's going on, and that can be done any day from Tuesday to Friday. You just call in at our number 317-773-4315 extension 33, or email our director. Her name is Chris Lingenfelter. She's the director there, and you can do it that way as well.
I would say probably a good resource would just be to go to the website, right? Just Bethel Lutheran Church. It's probably all on there.
Or you can go to the website.
I mean, it would probably have her, because I know Chris spells her name K-R-I-S, and I would think, I just happen to know her, but that's, so the website would be a good resource, and I think all of this is there, but the preschool program, is just flourishing, isn't it? Isn't it doing really well? There's quite a few different options for kids.
It is. There's senior preschool, junior preschool. So there is lots of things to do there. You can also email Chris at chris@BethelLutheranChurch.com.
Yeah, and
is her email address.
K-R-I-S. I just keep saying that because I always think of Chris as
It's not C-H-S. K-R-I-S
Yes.
at BethelLutheranChurch.com.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Let's see what else we have. We have what's called discovery classes. Mm-hmm. Okay, these are classes for the curious, those that newcomers who want to explore what Bethel is about. We'll definitely be talking about our 160-year history, and
unbelievable.
And we'll be exploring what God is doing here and how you can become involved. And if you wish to think about becoming a member, then this is the place to be. Our new Discovery classes start Sunday, April 10th, and this Sunday, and at 6 p.m. at the church, and they go for 4 consecutive Sundays. This doesn't, this doesn't put you on, obligate you to anything. But if you want to come and see, hey, what's going on?
Right.
What is Bethel about? Then this is the perfect opportunity to do that. 6 p.m. at the church this Sunday, April 10th. All right.
Wow.
Come and see what we're doing here at Bethel.
Yeah, that's a great way to do it because they go all through the background of the Lutheran Church and talk about Bethel specifically, and it's a pretty great opportunity. Great. Okay.
Okay. All right. And also, this past weekend, a new sermon series was started. It's called The Church in Action, based on the book of Acts. And each week, we'll be exploring a different story as it reveals different characteristics of the early church's mission. Our focus this past week, was a church in action from Matthew and the story of Philip's visit with the Ethiopian court. Next weekend, the theme will continue, and it will focus on the Word. Dr. David Yago from North American Lutheran Seminary in Pennsylvania will be our guest speaker.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that'll be nice. Okay.
So, the opportunity to break bread together at a pitch-in on Saturday night, April 9th at 6:30. People who want to do that will have to sign in on the welcome sheet.
But I bet you could come on Saturday night and check it out, even if you hadn't hadn't signed in.
Yes, you could. Yes, you could.
That'd be a great thing. They always look for opportunities to eat. Do you know that?
Well, we are Lutherans.
We are Lutherans.
And that's what we do.
We're going to take a short break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to wrap up, or, whatever, because I know there's continually things going on with Bethel Lutheran Church. So we'll take a short break. We'll come back, and Leroy will kind of give us the rest of the scoop, and we'll give you all the contact information. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
When Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage. Logan Street signs and banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Welcome back to our last segment. This show always goes so fast. I get all excited and then it's just gone, and get to meet somebody new from Bethel Lutheran Church. Here is Leroy Foy, and you're on the evangelism committee, so you got nominated to come on the show this month. And I'm Jennifer Johnson, JenniferToTheRescue.com, so check that out. I love bringing people from Bethel because I attend Bethel, and I know the great things that they've done in our family, in our lives, and so we have some other things going on coming up, and we didn't get to everything, so take it away, Leroy.
All right. We have what's called BLU, Bethel Lutheran University, and these are actual classes, and we have spring classes that are coming available starting April 13th and running through May 4th. The classes, they're weekly, and the two classes that are going to be available, one is an overview of Luke, the book of Luke, led by Pastor Al, and the second is a Bible study of Vanishing Grace, led by Greg Marshall. These are in the evening from 7 to 8:15.
And they usually have something like is there something right before it for food or something? I'm not sure, but I think or snacks or something.
Normally,
I think they always
yes.
try to figure.
Yes,
they're not doing it now.
No, yes.
Go ahead, you better take it away. I don't know.
Well, somebody like me always gets there late, and so that never happens. But usually from 6:30 to 7, yes. There's some snacks. And food is brought in, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I just want people to know Bethel does not let you go hungry. Not very often. Anyway.
No, good point.
Okay, take it away.
Okay. Also, on April 24th,
yes,
there's going to be a blood drive from 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So. And
that's sometimes that happens on a Sunday. Is that a Sunday?
April 24th is.
I think it is.
I believe it is.
Well, but that's just kind of convenient if you happen to be there and you can go to church at the same time. Yes. I'll let you look it up.
It is a Sunday, yeah.
I think usually it happens and then people can just, go to church, or if they come for the blood drive, then why don't we just go to church?
The church.
Visit the church service, give some blood, feel like you've done all your great stuff in one day. There you go. So what else you got going on?
Well, our annual rummage sale is going to be is scheduled for the beginning of June. So, all of that stuff that, the golf clubs, the sporting goods stuff, all of that stuff that
clothes,
clothes that you really haven't been using. Hey, if you haven't touched it in, 6 months?
I think it is 6 months to a year or something, yeah.
Then, hey, that's it.
Yeah.
It's got to go.
It's got to go. And I think usually it happens the first weekend of June, and we were not able to confirm what the date is exactly, but people line up. I mean, people line up. They know what's happening, and because of our great location out there, people know where it is. They just say head out Cumberland to 206. That's right there. So that's the question. What is the address on the church again? Give us that. So
our address is 20650 Cumberland Road, the corner of Cumberland and 206.
Yeah, it's literally just the whole complex. And there's probably, I think at one time we had, I don't know if we still do, but maybe 25 acres. And I don't know if you had something else, but just going back to what we were talking about at the beginning, the Peace Trail that Zach Rising is responsible for. And Zach is a senior or something in school right now or something?
Yes.
And he's done this as his Eagle project. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, yeah. So the Peace Trail goes all around the property, I believe.
And it's just such a great evangelistic tool. I mean, you invite people out to come and walk around the property, and then they might just be likely to come and visit a service, or there might be something. I mean, we do have events that happen out on the property too, so
yes, we do.
It could be that there would be something going. It's just a great. I mean, Zach, what an awesome project. And the church has all backed him very, very much. I mean, he was taking donations. Did you have anything else? I just get carried away with the Peace Trail.
That was my last item.
Well, there you go. So you are on the evangelism committee.
Yeah.
And what other things are you doing? Do you have any projects that you're in the works or things that you do if somebody comes to visit service, do you tend to go out and visit them again, or I don't know what all is in place right now with the evangelism?
I will tell you from my experience,
yes,
when I was looking for a church home, that people contacted me, and that just people were in general very friendly, and I wasn't able to forget about Bethel and the genuine nature of people. And I said, well, oh man, I want that. I want to be a part of that, and that I would have to stress that is what attracted me to Bethel, and that is what I would tell people is what we have here and what you might want to take a look at. Yeah.
That's a good way to explain it, because I think that's our son, who is now almost 27, but he went to a Bible, or what do you call it, vacation Bible school when he was young with a friend in the neighborhood. He really loved what Bethel was doing. We were kind of new to the area, and he said, I want to go to that church. And that was the same kind of thing. We got into Bethel and we're like, this is just something different. You know, there's something very genuine, sincere about the people. This was about 18 years ago, so a little before you joined. But now, you know, it's like Bethel is our family. That, you know, we moved from Ohio, don't have family here. They became our family. So it was, and that's truly how it is, I think, when you get right, when you
Absolutely.
agree. Even though we didn't know each other, we do now. So we've seen each other. But I always try to leave every month with something. Do you have any kind of a Bible verse or anything you like to go? Is there anything, or maybe the evangelism committee has a?
I have one.
Okay, good.
From 1 Samuel, chapter 15, verse 22. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's one of my favorite verses, because the obedience part is the part that that God requires from us, but He doesn't. He doesn't. We have free will, so He doesn't make us, but yet it's required.
And it's hard to be obedient lots of times, isn't it? Yeah,
that's right.
Definitely. Well, thank you, Leroy, for coming today. I always love Bethel's week on the show, so thank you very much. We'll leave you and say, well, I always like to leave with something, and I'm just going to say Bethel is definitely be the change you wish to see in the world, Mahatma Gandhi. And I always like just leaving on an upbeat. So we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Really.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I hope you come back. And it is definitely BethelLutheranChurch.com. Check that out for all these things and lots more. And I'm sure you'll see Leroy or myself or both of us at an event if you come and hang out with us at Bethel. So have a great week.
Appreciate it.